Hey guys, I'm back with my video series, Finding God Through Hard Times. I prayed about what I should do with this video series after I sent that first video out, and I think I need to continue the series to help pour into you guys, since I can't be with a lot of you guys, or just whoever's watching this video. That I'm hoping these videos are pouring life into you and just helping you out. And that's the ultimate goal, is that I want you guys to be able to follow God more than you have before, and just help bring new life to your religion, to your faith in God. And that leads me off to our subject that I'm talking about today, is having faith. And part of me choosing faith as my subject this week was I was listening to another inspirational speaker, I guess you would say, Trent Shelton. I saw he posted a video asking, "Do you trust in God?" And it made me realize, you know, I asked myself, do I actually trust in God? So I paused the video right there, listening to Trent. He used to be an NFL player, and he talks about, how God took him out of the NFL, and he was so mad at first, but he realized God did it for his own good. And he realized, through hard times, when something bad like that happens, when you lose a job, when you lose a family member, or just when everyone's going through the same thing right now, through this COVID-19, which is affecting all of us, whether some of us may be staying home, or some of us may be on the front lines working and seeing people with it every day, or just seeing a shortage of what's all going on out there. Everyone is affected by COVID-19 in some way or another, and it's just hard to see what is going on. But through all of it, you need to buckle down and ask yourself, do you trust God, or do you just believe in God? Those are two completely different things. Believing in God is just believing that there's a higher being above us. But trusting God is putting your faith into God, putting your faith into the fact that God will take us through this, and God will make some sort of beauty out of this whole situation, and He has already started. But the thing that Trent said after his "Do you trust God?" question was, faith without being tested is not faith at all. And that just pushed me to believe that, God is doing this for a reason, and I have faith that God will take us out of it. And with faith, you have to look into the Bible, where God talks about faith, how you need to have faith in Him, push your faith to trust in Him. Because in James, the second chapter of James, it talks about faith without God is useless. Faith without God is nothing. It's dead. And in the first chapter of James, it says, when times are tough, your faith is going to be pushed. But that is the time when you need to take your endurance and build it up. Build your faith up in God to know that He will take care of the situation. Build that faith up to where you can start spreading it out to other people and loving on other people, and just connecting with other people on a whole new level. Because you have the faith that God is going to get us through this, then you can talk to other people and put the faith into them as well. Because a lot of people are sitting at home bored, and the people who are sitting at home bored don't know what to do with this whole situation. Whereas I'm looking at this situation and I'm seeing stay at home as home being a safe haven. And God is using this situation to make our homes our churches again. God is using the situation to make our homes our safe haven, to make our homes the place where we can continue to worship Him. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And a lot of people have that verse somewhere in their house, in their kitchen, in their living room, in their bedrooms. And it's something that a lot of people see where they're just like, oh, cool, they believe in God. But now's the time where we need to put our faith into that, and we need to serve God to a whole new level. And that whole new level is by putting our faith and our endurance and push it to the limit, push it to its full capacity right now. Because a lot of times, people in hard times, that's when they tend to turn to God. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's coming out of hard times when things are good, when people tend to push God away. And those are the people that just believe in God and not have faith in God. And I've been in that situation many a times. And this is God taking our comfortable lifestyles and putting us into a situation where we have to look to Him day by day, not just on Sundays. I know I pray a lot of time at church. I pray a lot of time at home, where I ask Him to show up, not just on Sunday, but on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the rest of the week. We need to have faith that God will be with us every day, every minute, every second of every day, throughout every month, throughout every year, and just live by faith and not by sight, as it says in 2 Corinthians. We need to live by that faith and not by sight. We can't look forward. We can't continue to look back. We need to live in the moment and live in that faith that God will handle the situation. Faith is diving headfirst and giving up control of your life to God. And a lot of us have taken that leap of faith into a baptism where we say we're going to give our lives fully to God. And it's, for a lot of people, it's the greatest day. It's the greatest feeling they can have is when they come out of the baptism, when they come out of the water, having new life in God, because they have that faith that God has their actions right there. And I've been in that situation and I've fallen back. And like I said last week, it's not us who can change our minds about everything. It's only God that can change our minds. But we need to have the faith in God that He will do that for us, that He will make this situation better, that He will take this COVID-19 and turn it into something more beautiful than we have ever seen before. And like I said, He's already doing that. Whether it be small things at home, like my wife said, she has now seen 4 church services in a row. And with her being a children's church director, she's usually loving on the kids, which is a beautiful thing, but sometimes she misses the main message of church. And now she's seen 4 services in a row. And that's something to cling on to. Or if you look in big cities, pollution is drastically dropping. And when pollution drops, our wildlife can then start to thrive. Pastures are going to be greener. Trees are going to be more full. And just looking at situations like that, where we cling on to one happy thought and just take flight up towards God, take flight and just leap out and have faith that God will catch us and God will take us where He needs to take us, guys. So this week I actually have a challenge for you and for me, and that's to reach out to someone else in this situation, whether it be through a text, through a Zoom meeting, and let's create life groups as this is going on. I know there's a lot of churches doing online services. There's a lot of churches doing prayer groups. But let's start our life groups back up through this situation, guys, and reach out to a smaller group of people in order to help build each other up. There's a lot of people stuck at home who would love something like this. There's times for us to reach out. We now have the time to be able to further our resources into the kingdom of God, and to further reach out to those who are just believers versus those who are faith driven and have all their trust in the Lord. So that's my challenge this week for you guys, is to reach out to each other. If you're not a full believer in God, leave a message below and I will get back to you guys later. God bless.